Hello, everybody. Uh, how you doing? It's May 7. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. Had my nurse come by and put the new needle in the port, and everything went well. It's awesome. Blood pressure is way too high. um, but there's, I don't know. So it's a really rough morning. It's been a lot of really rough mornings and days. I'm trying my hardest. One thing I was doing was I got a little thing of Rice Krispies, puffed rice with marshmallows. Here's the box. Guess I opened the wrong end of it. And I was going to put this in the old light oven here, or whatever. Here we go. Oh, it's backwards now, but a little box, and it's with cereal. Give you a little miniature spatula. It's actually rubber. Cool, huh? And this really cool knife. Whoa, that's to cut the Rice Krispie treats. And they gave me this little mold, and then you stir it together with this thing, marshmallow fluff right here, right? And you stir it all together and you put it in your mold. And they didn't give me enough for like one of them, or like a couple of them actually. They're not really totally full at the top. Like you can tell this one right here isn't full at the top, and that one back there. But whatever, let's put it in. We'll see what happens. These days they make it so it takes a long time to harden. Because I used to get these before, and then they made them too strong or something, I guess. I don't know what, but they stopped making them, and then they returned with this new kinds, and they're not as good as the old ones were. But I guess they're safer, is with the was the idea. They even give you a little bowl to mix it in, and this, like I said, the spatula. But I wasn't going to use this. It would get the resin all over this thing, and then I have to clean it out with alcohol. I just put it in a rubber silicone container and mixed it in there because it comes right off the silicone when you're messing with UV resin. So while that's going and hardening, hopefully, like I said, this new stuff isn't really all that great. I was actually considering to not use what they gave me. This stuff is the UV resin, which they call here marshmallow fluff. I was going to make my own with my own resin that I know will harden like hard as a rock, like this, like any plastic. But I didn't. I just went along with their stuff, and I was like, well, if it doesn't work out, I can always make my own Rice Krispie treats. I've got the mold. I don't have this ingredient, right? Which is the marshmallows and the imitation cereal, which look like sand. Look like sand. So I can make this actually with plastic. Don't ask me how, but I can. And the little marshmallows and everything. The marshmallows are like the size of a pencil tip. I'm gonna make those too. Granted, it wouldn't be easy. It's not going to be easy because I plan on actually recreating this myself with my own stuff, and we'll see. Because I'm going to want to make more Rice Krispie treats in the future, and so we'll see how that goes. Just stay tuned, all right? Stay tuned. Hope you guys are all doing all right out there. Praying for everybody. Just been really hard for me. Yeah, when is it not? I'll tell you when it's not. And sometimes it's not. Like sometimes I'm doing pretty good, and then I do a bunch of stuff, but it's been a while. And this is like as animated as I get. So I just got to keep trying to do the best I can. It's really my nurse, like when my nurse came, she was like, you might want to go to the hospital. So I'm like, I can't right now. I got the kids' graduation on Saturday, and parents coming in town, and I've already missed one graduation being in the hospital at one time. I just don't want to do that again, and so I'm just holding off as long as I can. I'm doing the best I possibly can. And so after this, I'll put a IV bag on me, and have that going, and just take it easy. Do what they would do for me in the hospital, keep myself hydrated with the IV fluids, and just do my best to keep stuff down if I can, eat, make sure it's nice and easy, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just worried like usual, because it just gets harder and harder, and I don't know, when I can't possibly take any more, We'll see. We'll see. Other than that, everybody's okay. Don's just chilling. I've got his little TV on, and he's watching the Nature Channel, like Nature TV. He just sits there and watches it and loves it. And then like I'll ask him, hey, you want to go upstairs, or you want to come out of there? And he either sit there and watch TV, or he'll come up to the glass, and I'll take him out, and I put the harness on him now. That works really awesome. Putting this little harness on him helps a lot, because after hanging out for some time, he started adventuring, you know. So it's good to have a leash on him, and it's a nice little leash. It's a nice little harness. It's got padding on it, so it's not gonna hurt him at all. It's got these two little things that you tighten up on him, so it's, you know, comfortable and stuff. And so yeah, that's entertaining, right? And miss Preacher like crazy. Toby's been acting really strange. We take him out, like there's like a ghost dog running around, and Toby's barking and wagging his tail, and he's like reacting as if there's a dog there. So Preacher, you know, lots of weird stuff, but it's fine. It's good. I just miss him, but just take care of Toby now. He's slowing down. Geez, you know, just, I don't know, dogs, they're okay one day, and then the next minute they're going downhill. It's crazy how fast. I don't know. I mean, they say each day in a dog's life is like a week to us, you know, so that's a long time in one day to grow, you know, growing older in one day that fast that's fast. Toby's he's more like a cat than a dog. He's you know, self-sufficient, you know. But he does dog stuff and things, but he's not all cuddly and stuff like a lap dog would be. He's not a lap dog, let's just say that. Preacher was 100-pound lap dog. That was awesome. But Toby's pretty much to himself, and but we still interact and play, and I scratch his back and everything, and he loves it, and keep him comfortable. He's blind. He's been blind for a couple of years now, but you wouldn't know it. He gets around just fine. It's just, you know, I just feel for him. I wish he wasn't blind. Preacher went deaf, like almost completely deaf before he passed away, which was terrible. Like, he couldn't hear us very well, and I didn't want that for him. Like, why, you know? But, and then Toby's been blind for a couple of years, and I don't know. I just feel for him, you know. I don't want him to, I don't know. It's my thing, you know. I'm really sensitive, and you know, especially sensitive to other people's issues, you know, like medical issues or whatever problems they're having, or, you know, I'm really sensitive to those things. So, anywho, other than that, we're just keep going, right? Like I said, I'm just kind of course, nervous, and doing the best I can. And I'll keep doing that. I'm like meditating, and as soon as I open my eyes, I try to. And I meditate before I go to sleep at night. I leave all the day stuff at the day and then go to sleep, so I don't bring all that stuff with me when I go to sleep. So I have a specific meditation that I do that drops all that stuff off so that I can rest, and get the benefits of sleeping instead of working all of the day stuff out in my sleep. So I do that, and then as soon as I open my eyes, I try to do these affirmations, but that's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. Because I get distracted. I open my eyes, I'm in pain. I'm distracted about the pain and all that, and I'm trying to figure out what to do for that, and all nausea and all this other stuff. And so that's hard. I'm not opening my eyes and saying these affirmations like I should be, because I'm waking up and pain and suffering. So it's hard to start off with these affirmations, but I'm trying. That's the goal, is to open my eyes and say stuff like, today I'm going to have a great day. Today, I'm going to have endless possibilities, of happiness, stuff like that, that stuff. And then I have a pad of paper to write and stuff instead of scroll on my phone. I'm writing down ideas and writing down like affirmations and stuff, and just writing. And then also write during the day. Also, I check in right around this time and see how I'm doing. I'll do another meditation right after this, with some more affirmations, positive affirmations and positive stuff, positivity and stuff. And then just check in with how my progress is going from where I set my intentions in the morning. See how that's working, and reassess if I need to do anything better, or at that time, so that when I woke up and said I'm going to have a great day today, that when the day is over, I actually in fact had a great day. But I have to pause in the middle of the day to reassess. That's important. Not just continue and then find out at the end of the day I didn't have a good day. Why? Well, if I pause in the middle of the day, I can find if there's any issues I'm having that are keeping me from having a great day, and take care of those issues. That's why, for the pause and reevaluation. And then at night, again, write stuff down on my pad with my pen, ideas, affirmations, whatever, good stuff, instead of scrolling. And then what I do with my phone is I use it as a tool. I don't use it as a distraction anymore. So I take the tool and I program it to the meditation that I want. And the meditation, like I said, is one that takes away all the baggage from the day and sets it aside in the day, puts all that to rest, all the challenges, all the things during the day, everything, all of those experiences, puts them all to rest, so that, and then I enter into calmness and peace and relaxation, so that I can go into sleep and rest without bringing all this on, and all this stuff from the day with me into my sleep, and be restless and irritable and have nightmares or whatever, and wake up tired and exhausted instead of refreshed and ready to meet the day, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. And it works if you work it. If I don't do that, then I'm leaving stuff up to just chance or the best of my abilities or whatever. I need to have like a pad of paper and stuff to look at to keep me on track, and I'm doing that. Just doing what I need to do, to be a better person every day. For myself, but especially for people around me, and for my friends and family, be the best man I can absolutely be. So that's what I'm doing, even though we're going, hey, you might want to think about going in the hospital. I have my nurse telling me, hey, you might want to, and I'm like, yeah, later. That's why she's, I got this. So I'm good. I'm all right. So that's been the practice lately. And then I want to work in some other things in there. Cindy and I both meditate together, so it helps us also in our relationship grow, and go through things together like this is just really great. And to have a buddy, we always say, at camp, when I went to camp in the summer, they always said don't go in the water without a buddy. You had to have the buddy system. All right, well, I got the Rice Krispie treats came out, and like I said, they're still really tacky and wet. I should have used my own stuff, like my intuition said, but I didn't. So let's stick it back in there and give it another 15 minutes, and I'll wipe off my fingers, clean these off, because I usually have gloves on when it's like that, because you don't want to touch UV resin, but so let's clean this off. Everything's fine. It's just that the new stuff is awful, and I'm just gonna have to, like I said, use my own, and that's another fail as far as I'm concerned, as their product is it should cure within a couple of minutes, like it says, and it should anyway, considering what it is, but it doesn't. So I have to take matters in my own hands and make my own. Like I said, I was like, hey, should I make my own, like, marshmallow fluff? You know what I mean? Because I can. Or should I use theirs and just chance it and see if hopefully it hardens up nice and everything? And I was proved right that it doesn't harden up nicely. It takes forever. All right, guys. Sorry. I thought I'd have a little Rice Krispie treats pop out for you while I was doing my little thing, because I said I'd make like a food item or something, or a little mini, just for what the heck reasons, just a little extra bonus. Hey, a little extra bonus of listening to this crazy dying guy that he's making these little miniature foodies for his viewers. I don't know, man. Whatever floats your boat, right? Merrily, 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 gently down the stream, not against the current, with the current, gently, not crazily. Life is but a dream. There's a lot of truth in that little rhyme, little ditty, if you'll say it, sing it out loud, and think about it really hard. Row, row, row your boat. Row your own boat, not somebody else's. Gently down the stream, like I said, not against the current, with the current, gently, not crazily or angrily or whatever, frustratingly or whatever. Gently down the stream, merrily, 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 merrily. Happy, right? Be happy. Life is but a dream. Life is what you make of it. Life is but a dream. What you can dream, you can achieve. That's basically, yeah, the song. So we've had this proven over and over and over again through time, and people have done this over and over, achieved what they, sports stars do it all the time. They visualize their shot over and over again perfectly, or tennis or golf or whatever. They just visualize that over and over and over again, perfectly done, and then they go and do it. There's good stuff to it. So that's just all I'm saying. There's good stuff to it. All right, I'm gonna go. Let's check the little, see where they're still yucky. So what I'll do is I'll do a short, and in the short I'll show you the finished product of this after like 20 hours of it being in this stupid thing when it's supposed to only take a couple of minutes. Well, it'll get done, and then I'll do a little short and show you guys the finished product in the short. That's what I'll do. But all right, 26 minutes in. Oh, finished. Like I said, I fixed the problem with everything with my videos and stuff, and so everything's a-okay. Steady as she goes. Okay, love you guys. I'll be praying for you, as I do all the time. I specifically do. I really do. Because I know, yeah. So I know you guys, if you watch me, you care. And then you say you care. You actually put it right down. So it's like, thank you so much. And thank you for your prayers and your support and everything you do for me. I just can't thank you enough. I'm really, really grateful for my subscribers. I'm really grateful for likes. I don't get many of those, but oh well. Can't win them all, right? I visualize that I will, though, one day have a lot of likes. Just for the heck of it. I don't know, for good reasons, because I just want to share my experiences of how I survive an unsurvivable situation, but also get better, or maybe thrive, or how to be a good person, in a tumultuous, I don't even know how to say the word, but in a really rough world, let's say. Just how to navigate happiness, even under extreme circumstances, is, I guess, one of my goals for this. And if anybody asks me how I do it, or how you do it, or how you do it, I get that a lot. I tell them, there's a lot of work to it, but yeah. So all right, I'm gonna go, man. It's almost a half an hour. I'm not gonna take any more of your time. Thank you guys again and again and again and again. I love you over and over and over again, and I will see you next time. It should be, who knows, maybe tonight. Check in with you, tell you how I'm doing. I promise you, I go in the hospital, I'll let you guys know, of course, and you guys be along for the ride. That's the nature of the channel, so I just hope it doesn't come to that. All right, at 29 minutes, I'm gonna go now. All right, have a great day, have a great afternoon and evening, and peace be with you guys, really, and your family, and everyone you love. See ya.